Yes, 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 it is finally here. Now, you clicked on this video because you're like, oh, look, he has a new camera lens. Good for him, he don't do reviews. No, I don't do reviews, but that's cool because I'm super excited. I've been waiting to get this lens for a long time. I've been eyeing it for a long time, but I ain't the richest man in the world, so I'm just not gonna pick up everything I see online. So, before I even open this box, the reason that I was even considering this lens at first is because it's a very well-rounded lens. It's like you're all in one. You're gonna get what you want for photo, but you're gonna get what you want for video as well. Now, I'm not saying it's the perfect lens for either of those situations, but if you're a traveler, if you're on the go and you just want to pick up a lens just in case, because if you're into photo or video, you should not leave home without your camera anyway. This is the lens I think you want to pick up. You do want your prime lenses for your portraits, you do want some different zoom lenses, you do want some different apertures, but for what I'm doing at this moment, and being that I do want to get out more and travel more, this is the lens that I chose to go with. I watch a lot of YouTube reviews, I read a lot of reviews, I do my research, and for what I'm doing with my photography and videos, this is the lens for me. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, actually, before I get into it, so as you can see, the box is a little big here. It's not just the lens that I got. So I'm a big Amazon shopper, Amazon. I will test things out in stores, but then I usually get it online anyway because I'll get some kind of discount or like Rakuten or whatever that thing is called, Ebates and different things where you get cash back anyway. So at the end of the day, I'm still saving. But the reason this box is so big is because both on Amazon there was the lens for this price, and there was also the lens with, let's see, because it came with a bunch of stuff. The lens itself, the lens hood that it comes with, came with a separate lens hood. It came with filters. It came with a 64 gig memory card. It came with a tripod. It came with lens cleaner. Mind you, I don't really need all of this stuff because I have it. But for the exact same price to get this stuff included, hey, why not? According to the reviews that I saw, they weren't the greatest of greatest, but they're extras to have just in case, or if I know somebody I can hand them down to, I will hand them down because I've been blessed enough where people have handed me down things that they no longer use, so why not do the same here? But I'm keeping that memory card. I'm keeping a couple of things in here, but I'm definitely keeping a memory card. So without further ado, let's get into it. Because I am amped up. I've been waiting on this for a minute. I didn't do my normal Amazon Prime. Well, I did, but because it came in this bundle package, it took a little longer than your average 2 days, which I think is worth it. Here we go. And voila, here we have it. So, we got quite a few things here. So obviously, we have a lens, which I'm gonna open last because it's like one of those like, I know what all my gifts are, but I'm gonna still save the best for last. This is it right here. So I'm saving this baby for last. So, we have the Sony 18-105 G series lens. Oh yes. Oh yes. Alright. Alright, so what came in the box? Alright, so we have a 6-piece color filter kit, which that'll be good to use. We have red, yellow, blue, orange, gray, and purple. That's pretty cool. Might want to mess with that. We have a 4-piece macro close-up lenses. I've actually never messed with macro lenses before. Well, I have macro lenses, but the filters for them, so I'm not going to give my opinion on them because I have not used them, so maybe that would be another video. We do have an extra lens here, which I don't need, lens hood here, which I will not need because this does come with one. So what else do we have? Now we have another filter kit, which includes the UV protector filter, the circular polarized filter, and the fluorescent filter, which I do keep these on hand usually wherever I go. Different lenses all have different sizes you're gonna need, so in most cases you got like 4 packs of all the same filters, which is annoying because it's more stuff you're gonna carry, but it's gonna make you a better photographer, it's gonna make you a better videographer at the end of the day. We have the the little brush and stuff to clean your lenses, which honestly I've actually slacked on these. I usually stick to the microfiber cloth, but these will come in much more handy, so these bad boys are mine. And on top of that, it actually came with a microfiber cloth, which I will be keeping this as well, because you can never have enough of those. You'll either lose them or eventually you get too dirty or whatever the case may be. I'm keeping it. We have the SanDisk Extreme SDXC UHS card. This bad boy is mine. You can never have enough memory because eventually whatever you're using is gonna fill up. And actually, speaking of, I think it's about time for me to get a new external hard drive, because I got a lot of crap. Alright, here we have the 60-inch tripod. It is the Ultimate Series. Definitely feels pretty lightweight, but honestly there's really nothing wrong with having an extra tripod laying around. I have like 3, no actually I have 2 because I recently gave one away. But you never know. You don't want to always carry your backpack everywhere you go, so why not have like a little side bundle of the cheaper stuff in your car that you wouldn't mind if your car got broken into and it was just cheap anyway. Keep something like that in your car, keep some random stuff in your car. But anyway, the last thing here is the 72-inch monopod, which these are always good to have as well. So this pack I may just keep in the car in case we go somewhere and I don't have everything and only have my camera, but we shall see. So let's get that stuff out the way and we will get into this sexy lens. And here it is. Let's not drop it the very first day that I have it. It's your average Sony lens box, so there's nothing special about that. I believe Sony definitely packages their things well, and I have no problem with those. So let's get into the lens. Ooh, I'm just unraveling it right in the box. Let's do this. So we have our lens. We have the hood that actually comes with it, which is going to be a better quality than the one that came with the little package I have here. We have our regular instructions and warranty stuff that you're always going to want to keep handy because you never know. All right, here we go. Look at, wow, they should have put that on a little better. Let's just get that back on there. Now this is a pretty nice lens. Check out that bad boy. Now I've definitely held my share of lenses and this feels really sturdy. Doesn't feel cheap at all. It is plastic, however it's not like a cheap plastic. Like this is some industrial plastic and it feels really good. It has the rubber grip, which is even better. Now testing it on the actual camera is going to be a different review because for one, I'm using the camera right now, and two, that's just going to be a whole shoot for me. Oh yes, this thing is nice. There we go. Sony 18-105. Now it is an E-mount lens because I am a Sony a6000 carrier and I do favor the a6000's range, which I do plan on getting the 6600 as soon as the funds are about right. But no, this is a very beautiful lens. It is very sturdy. You can tell it is not cheaply made, just like my other lenses that I have, which I can show you right here. Alright, so what I have from my left to right is, this is honestly a great beginner's lens. This is the Sony 16 to 50 milliliter, yeah, there you go. This is the 16 to 50 millimeter kit lens, which honestly is a great lens, especially for a beginner. It definitely worked great for me. I like the wider range that it has, and as you get more into photography, as you get more into videography, is when you start picking up these other lenses and you really kind of dig deep into what you want to do and what lens works best for, you know, which situation you stand for. But I still use this lens, not as much as I used to because I have the other ones, but I'm keeping this. I'm not getting rid of this because there are times where you do want that super wide angle, and they do have even wider ones. I kind of want the one that's 10 millimeter, but let's see one day where this photo and video life take me. Next up, we have the 50mm f1.8 by Sony. In my opinion, this is an awesome portrait lens. I've done a few portrait shoots with it already. I have no complaints about it at all, and the reason I like this, I wouldn't say more than these, but look-wise, is because my camera is silver. They actually had the matching silver lens for it, which I am so happy for because most lenses don't. Like the next camera I get is most likely going to be black, but kind of is what it is. I just like being different. That's why they call me unique. Next up, we have the Sony 28 to 70. This is a great everyday lens. Before I just picked up this 18 to 105, this was my everyday lens, which I'm still probably going to be using. I don't know if I'm going to use it more than this or not. It's just a great in-between of what this is. This is 18 to 105, this is 28 to 70, and no matter where you go or what situation you find yourself in, it works great. I've used this at events, I've used this at weddings, and I've had no complaints because at the end of the day, it's all about the pictures you're taking, the angles you're doing, how how you have the people in the photos, how you have your subjects or items or nature, whatever you have in a photo. A big chunk of that is the person who's taking the photo, not just the lens. But of course the lens does help. And then finally the 105, which I really don't gotta get into, that I'm so looking forward to testing out. And right now it's raining outside, so I'm probably not gonna be testing it today because I just don't want to risk it. But I like it because it does have the OSS in it, and I couldn't even tell you if these do, so I'm not even going to pretend to know off the top of my head. But so that's my lineup, the 18 to 105. And actually what I'm using right now on the lens, which I can't take off because I'm recording with it, is the 35mm f1.8, which is also a great lens. Pretty much for anything. I've used it for photo shoots before, but I've also used it just to get some decent macro shots. Speaking of, for the photographers out there, or videographers, whatever you do with camera lenses, do you pronounce it bokeh or bokeh? Because I've heard both, and I'm just going with bokeh. It just kind of rolls off the tongue easier. I don't know. But either way, f1.8 definitely does a great job at that. 1.4 is better, and so on and so forth. So there's my unboxing of not only the 18 to 105, but the whole kit that I got. I will put the link to this whole kit in the description if you want to go purchase it yourself. Am I getting paid off that? No, I wish, but I'm not there yet, so enjoy it. I figure if you're paying the exact same price for just the lens, you might as well just get a bunch of stuff that comes with it for free, and you can use it, you cannot use it, you can donate it, you can trash it, take what you want, get rid of the rest, do what you want with it. But I think it was a great deal. It's a great bundle. I will be testing some of this stuff out because I do want to know how it works and what it's going to do for me. So there's my revealing of the Sony 18 to 105. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Let's wrap this up. Yeah! You can talk all you want, lab on and off, blast all my flaws and all I'ma say is I know. Cause I know.